And as you know, the Twilight Dream Cruise is a huge part of Dream Ride this weekend that couldn't be possible. And it's an enormous undertaking of Papa's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams family and their efforts to raise awareness and funds to support Special Olympics Connecticut. Mr. Don Papa and his entire staff dedicated their time and effort to support this event each and every year. And I'd like to welcome to the stage right now Mr. Tim Harris for a special introduction of Dom. So Tim, you're here to do that. So you have to introduce him.
Right here, Don Papa. Right here. Let's give a round of applause and welcome Mr. Don Papa.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Good evening, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming to Dream Cruise tonight as part of the Dream Ride 2014. This year here is the largest Dream Cruise ever for Special Olympics. We had over 400 cars, and I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We have a special guest here tonight that I want to speak about, but I first want to thank all the volunteers that help us put it together. We've been working on this all year long. It's a 12-month effort, and there's an awful lot of volunteers that make it happen, an awful lot of car clubs that are involved. Connecticut Street Rods are helping us tremendously. AJ Maida helps us a lot, and all the volunteers over at Papa's Dodge. So thank you for helping us put this together. As part of this year's Dream Cruise, we want to honor and thank a special person who has done so much for the hot rod community and the classic cars. For over 60 years, this man has been in business, living his dream and building his business. Today, together with his son Paul, they still operate the business, and it's been 60 years, like I said. I'm hoping we can welcome Don Galant. He's in the back. So Don Galant, can you come on up, please? You what? Okay, I want to play now anyway. Where's Don? There he is. Come on up, Don Galant. Don Galant has been in business, like I said, for 60 years. There's many car clubs here tonight that are supporting him. I want to thank you for coming out. We have a nice video that we want to show. It tells a little bit about the history and the life of Don Galant. So let's take a minute and look at the video, and then we'll present him with his award. Thank you.
From a young age, Don Galant found joy in the automotive industry. As a young man, his love for cars became his passion. As an adult, Don became the go-to man for hot rods and drag racers. His love for automobiles developed into a successful family business that he has run with his wife Claire and son Paul for over 60 years.
For guys that are into cars, particularly muscle cars, this place where many of them would gather to get their start in cars. And even to this day, we have young boys come in and they just got their car and they want to do something to it.
If you need something, Don has it. He doesn't have it in the computer, he's got it in his head and he knows right where it is. If you can't find the part, you just go there and you'll find it.
Don is definitely the original hot rodder in Connecticut. He is the guy who kind of gave us inspiration, really.
One of my biggest memories throughout my whole life, it's been a constant even to this day, is grown men saying, the first place I've ever gone in my life was your father's shop when I got my license.
He'll build you anything, and he's an on-hands guy. A guy would have a problem, he'd just come right out there and open the hood and start fixing it right then and there.
You can take a lawnmower and make it a speed demon. The guy just has that intricate knowledge.
Don can make a small black Chevy run better than the engineers at General Motors could. I mean, He just goes and he just gets it, and then it just runs. I mean, he's always taking a trophy home.
Don is like many typical car people. Whenever he would take a picture of me, even when I was going out with him, he would put me in front of one of his cars.
Don unites his love for automobiles with his compassion for humanity through charitable events featuring muscle and hot rod cars.
The Connecticut Street Rod Association, he was the founding member. It started across the street at Sesame Car Hop in the 50s. And then they started meeting at certain places, like a parking lot, and they charged $3 to everybody get together and look at cars.
Anything we do that we raise money, we don't do it for profit for the club. We do it for profit to help, others in need.
So just to see him start a car club and acknowledge young kids and mentor the kids to build their cars, it was really quite a exciting thing to see.
I really enjoyed helping people myself. That's kind of a mentor Don was. Do what you can do for others.
For his lifelong accomplishments, enthusiasm, and leadership within the automotive community, we are proud to honor Don Galant.
Pretty good? You enjoyed that? On behalf of Dream Cruise, Dream Ride, all of our special guests tonight, our Special Olympians, I want to present you with the Lifetime Achievement Award for being the original dragger. Thank you very much.
That was awesome. And how about another nice round of applause for the Twilight Dream Cruise and Papa's Dodge, right? What a wonderful evening so far, Tim, right? I would say this is going very well.
It's going awesome.
I think so. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction, but we're going to bring him back to the stage. Are you ready to do it? The chairman, the president, and CEO, Mr. Michael Bazzuto!